What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the City Life Project YouTube channel for yet another live watch party. That is right, the Ultimate Fighter Season 32, Grasso versus Shevchenko. And every time I watch the intro, man, I default back to the Spike TV days. I default back to thinking we're going to hear the boom, another hit is landed, boom. Alas, we got this shit. Now, last week's episode didn't really deliver. However, the bar was not set too high, so it can only go up from here. There was no drama. The fight was okay. It went to the third round. It wasn't the worst fight, but it wasn't that great at all. This week, we have the middleweights, and I'm really hoping that at least this fight delivers. Anyways, we're going to be watching the show together here, and of course, I'll call the fight once the fight happens. Now, it is easy to determine if it's going to be a 3-round fight or not, or if it's going to be a quick knockout depending on when it starts. There was a little footage of the next two fighters at the house here, and now they're going right. They're going right to the PI to fight. Okay. Hey, what's up, Hank? What's up, Sean? What is up, Amberly, Matt R, Mikey? And Hockey from Home 1, 2, and 3. Good to see you. All right. So, according to the schedule, this week it's going to be Omran Chaaban against Shamidkhan Magomedov. We'll highlight both of these fighters in a moment. As you can see, they're both on screen. And here's the full team breakdown, guys. Here's the full team breakdown. I know a lot of you were wanting to see it. Wide shot of the house. Can't forget the triplets. That's right. We got we gotta get that counter going. We got something's going on here. It looks like maybe Magomedov has some medical concerns here. No, Omran has a medical issue. Oh no. Buddy's got a cold sore. What's up, Ganscow? Good to see you. I literally made this graphic and everything. And are we going to have a whole different fight? Okay, maybe this explains why it was like fight day and they're going to the PI right now. Maybe they're going to add a bunch of buffer shit and maybe some footage of them actually in the house and then show the fight at the end, or maybe they're throwing us for a curveball, and this graphic and this slide and everything that I put on screen to make it easier for us here today is moot, but we shall see. I'm leaning Magomedov, Daniel. I'm leaning Magomedov. It's funny though, because Omran looks more like an Magomedov. Okay, so they're pushing the fight to quote-unquote next week, which means, yeah, this graphic and everything is moot. They've sabotaged you. Just because, like, there is no head-to-head on Tapology for these, I was like, okay, I'll just, like, make something in a quick slide here for the next fights. But, yeah, okay, it might be different. What the fuck is this? Classic tough drama. What's up, Mikey Peen? Hopefully Omran wins. He's there's not really an underdog, but if there were underdogs, I imagine it would be him. Speaking of, let's take a look at his resume here. 6-1 as a pro. 2 KO, TKO, 3 submission, 1 decision, 4-0 in Cage Warriors, 2-1 in UAE Wars, and actually he's taken on some really good opponents. Beat an 8-1 guy in his last fight. He's taking on one good opponent. I just saw that and I was like, oh, I assume there'd be more. His last opponent was really good. He got him in an arm triangle choke in a title fight in UAE Wars. But before then, fought okay, guys. But I'm breaking my own rule here. I can't judge him. As I always say, like, I'm not going to judge a fighter until they've reached, 5 or 6 pro fights on who they agree to fight, right? And he's very new to pro mixed martial arts. As you can see here, fought a 1-0 guy when he was 2-0, 3-1, fought a 3-3 guy, fought a 4-3 guy when he was 4-1. What I will say is when he was 5-1, he took on a big step up in competition in an 8-1 guy. Definitely has the talent. Definitely has the talent. All right. Let's take a look at his opponent. Oh, so this isn't even going to be the fucking fight that we're watching here today. Oh my God. I hate you, TUF. Anyway, so this fight isn't happening today. Great. Cool. I could have eaten dinner. Anyways, 8-1 as a pro. We might as well just go through him here, even though he's not even fighting today. 4 KO TKOs, 3 submissions, 1 decision. He's the favorite to win this show. That's what the broadcast has been saying. 3-0 in LFA, 2-1 in Eagle FC. Okay, so Giannis Bachar is fighting, representing Team Shevchenko. So let me get that info up. Sorry about this, guys. I had no idea. It said on the schedule that these two were supposed to fight today, so my bad. Gotta love that false advertising. Yo, what's up, the bro? All right. Let me get the next guys up on... Well, let me get the guys who are actually fighting up on screen here. Again, my apologies, guys. This threw me for a curveball. Oh, looks like I'm going to have to make some graphics on the fly here. What a fun watch party. What a fun watch party. So Edwin Cooper Jr. Okay. Edwin Cooper Jr. is fighting Giannis Bachar. Okay. Well, at least I have the graphic for next week ready. All right. Wide shot of the house, counter 1. If it's short notice, we might get a finish. I mean, every fight in the house is short notice. No emotional backstories yet. Okay, never mind. He's actually not fighting Edwin Cooper Jr. By the way, guys, how's the start of your week going? Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. So now just footage of where now there's just some scenes of Valentina coaching. What's up, Mateo? No FaceTime with fam yet. No FaceTime with fam yet. Fucking modern tough. No drama or anything yet at all. Just some words of encouragement from Valentina. Telling them that, like, this is how we're gonna train this whole time, so get used to it. Okay, oh, wide shot of the TUF house. Wide shot of the TUF house. There's another one. And now they're just... now the fighters are just hanging out here in the room. There's nothing really special going on here. You guys are honestly more entertaining than than the show right now. Will Twitter decide to melt down? Is it down? Twitter's down? Wide shot of TUF house counter 2. So this is what's fun about the show, is we have all these little games that we're playing. He couldn't make it to the fight, Isha. That's Shakespearean drama. I guess so. Yeah, they're just shooting the shit in the house. No drinking, just talking about how good they are at fighting, all that jazz. Oh, yeah, dude, it's still imploding here today. It's crazy. Hey, what's up, Hoggy from home? I knew Musk was fucking with all social media today. Yeah, Discord has been buggy all day as well. Or at least this afternoon. Oh, wide shot of the TUF house number 3, Hank. Wide shot of the TUF house number 3. This is actually fun. Now I'm invested in this. Really weird that stuff is happening on multiple social media right now. Why 2K? I think we're a little late for that. Okay, so the next guy fighting. Whoops. What's his name? Robert Valentin. Okay, I'll get that up on screen as well. We're making graphics on the fly, ladies and gentlemen, because a little bait and switch from the Ultimate Fighter here. And now they're just showing some training footage of Valentina's team. I'm like, can you fill me in on what's happening on TUF? Nothing. Oh, okay. So it was the fight was supposed to be against Omran Chaaban and Shamidkhan Magomedov. That fight was canceled for this episode and pushed to next week because Omran Chaaban has got a cold sore. So this graphic that I made is moot. So I'm making another one on the fly. That's pretty much it, Matt. That's pretty much it. Wang is a warrior. Wah! 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 No beers yet. No beers. No beers yet, my man. No beers yet. All right. So anyways, the next two, or the two fighters who are going to fight today in place on this episode is Giannis Bachar against Robert Valentin. Like I said, I'm literally just making a graphic on the fly so we can have something to show you guys here, because you know, last week we didn't really have anything up on screen because Tapology doesn't do their head-to-head matchups, which, like, fair enough. I'm not even going to judge Tapology for that. I'm not even going to rip on them for that. Like, they don't need to do that for the Ultimate Fighter. So I'm just going to do it myself here. So, yo, what's up, Irish Animal? Yep, new fights. Like I said, I'm going to get the graphic on screen. You're on team Pfeiffer. Be like Joe Pfeiffer. Have a great night, Hoggy from home. Irish Animal, how's it going? How's it going? This is BJ Penn impression is amazing, dude. Oh, that blonde dude sounds violent. No clue about any of the fighters. We highlighted every single fighter on the Rush City Fight Show the last 15 weeks. Get it done, Isha. Shoot the takedown. Oh, Team Pulver. Yeah, that's what I was going to say. I was going to say Pfeiffer. Fun fact, Andy Wang beat Jimmy Smith, the commentator. Really? How long of a career did Andy Wang have? Those are the questions. Those are the real questions. Let's take a look. He's a coach now, if I'm not mistaken. Like, has a gym and everything. Andy Wang went 8-9-1. Oh my goodness. Getting distracted from making the graphic here, but let's check out a little Andy Wang. 8-9-1. He fought in one championship in 2011? What the heck? All right, well, there he is. The man, the myth, the legend. Andy Wang. Oh my goodness.
Oh my God.
And this guy will not listen to Coach Hank. Oh man. I had to restart my phone. Seems better now. Okay. Yeah, no, Discord is having some issues because I wasn't even, like, it took me like 6 attempts and 2 restarts to even reply or post in the thread there. Okay, I'm getting distracted. Guys. Give me a sec. Well, keep commenting though. Keep commenting. I just mean, give me a sec for me to get the graphic up, but it is happening. It is happening. This is the first time I've actually, like, made something on stream here. Next week, I'm not gonna prep. I'm just gonna wait until they announce until they announce the fight. Oh my goodness. Well, you know what? Hank is right. This has been more drama. This has been more drama on TUF than we've seen in a long time, ladies and gentlemen. A cold sore pushes the fight back. Only one episode, though. Only one episode, though. Okay, here we go. Be careful what you wish for with the fortune cookies. No one has even been drinking in the house at all yet. I do like Jens Pulver. Man, when he was on, when the UFC announced that he was going into the Hall of Fame, and he had his kid with him. Where's your kid at? Man, was that not some wholesome shit right there? I almost shed a tear as he was shedding a tear. No, Jens Pulver. Always loved to root for him. Can't say he was one of like my favorite fighters by any means, but I always did like to root for him. I was just such a BJ Penn fan, for better or for worse. You know, JL makes fun of me for that, but man, in his prime, he was one of the best. Man, he was one of the best. Where's your kid at? Where's your kid at? I shouldn't even laugh. That's horrible. That's horrible. All right, we're back. More training footage. More training footage. Robert, by the way, Robert Valentin from Switzerland. Valentin is saying that he's one of the bigger guys on the show and that he might have to cut a lot of weight. Oh my god, watch him like not make weight, and we're like, all right, well, there's not even gonna be a fight on this episode. Next time on The Ultimate Fighter, we might actually see a fight. It's herpes. Okay, bro. Almost everyone on the earth has gotten that version. Tony Ferguson interrupts. Can't believe they postponed it. Well, they don't want it to spread, right? I cried. Well, I mean, that's literally what they said. They said on screen it was a cold sore. The live stream of Pulver was... How is being politically correct calling it a cold sore? I know, I think herpes, I think it's on your dick. You know? JL makes fun of everyone except himself. He makes fun of himself sometimes, too. I won't be able to really know until they're standing next to each other or until I get this graphic up. Nice second graphic. You guys haven't even seen it yet. It's coming. It's coming. I literally have to like adjust sizes and shit on Photoshop. I'm doing all that on the fly, guys. So please bear with me. Almost done, though. Almost done. Okay. Good enough. Good enough, bro. We're rolling with this. We're rolling with this, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. So no life story yet. No life story yet. They're just showing some Cage Warriors footage of Giannis right now. And there's Valentina doing some Muay Thai training with the crew, and she's in her full Tiger Muay Thai gear. Headgear and all. It's like Tiger Muay Thai pants, shirt, headgear. They better be paying you. They better be paying you, girl. Valentina's saying that Giannis's stand-up is actually awesome. His Muay Thai is really good. She's just worried about his weight cut. But she's saying that she's impressed with his Muay Thai. He's not giving up on his training. They're saying that the game plan going into this one is distance control and keep it on the feet. Okay, guys. There we go. Ah, right. Sorry, oral herpes. Man, TUF is boring. Oh, are they drinking? No. Interesting. Okay, so Robert Valentin, he wants to sleep outside before his fight. He wants to sleep outside before his fight, apparently. So the guys in the house are saying that like he's going to be the oddball of the season. No one will ever match Diego Sanchez. But I mean Luke Kumo actually, he was an odd one as well. So this Swiss guy saying he's like, I like the fresh air. But he's like, literally, he brought his whole mattress outside. Is Valentin on Valentina's team? No, he's on Grasso's team. I was delayed as fuck. I switched streams. Yeah, for some reason, the stream on Fight Pass is a little bit behind the ESPN one. He's still not talking about his family. He's talking about his religion. Or religion or way of life. It sounds more of like a Yuri type lifestyle than a religion. He's pagan. Let's go. Is that so? I missed what he said, but there you go. No, there were one there. So that's number 5 now. There was one shot of the house. Sorry, I missed that. Valentina said, "No water, no masturbating during training." I found my tercio for the season. Manscaped cure scabies, asking for a friend. Oh, here we go. Family story number 1 coming from Giannis. All right, guys, there we go. Whew. Family story number 1. So what are we? We're five for the shots of the TUF house. One family sob story. And it's Giannis talking about his family. He's crying right now, looking at pictures of his daughter or his wife. Oh, now we're getting a shot back to Athens, Greece, where he's from. Saying he was born in Tunisia, but 4 years old, moved to Greece. Yeah, so he looks like he has daughter, son. There we go. That's one, Hank. That's one. What's up, Lord of the Pies? Thank you so much for being a member, my man. It's on Fight Pass and ESPN Plus. Show to the house country number 5. Glad we could be friends again, Lord of the Pies. He was not happy with us last time he was here. Good to see you again, my man. Family story counter number 1. I'm not watching on Fight Pass, so I don't know. I'm telling you right now that they're showing Giannis and some footage of him in Greece and him training at his gym there in Greece as well. Remember the Brad Katona phone calls and love letters to his wife? Yes. Norse pagan. I'm liking this crazy guy. Ira saying, okay, to be honest, I'm glad the fight got postponed. I'm scared for Omran Chaaban. Well, I mean, he was the one who has the freaking herp. He looks cool. Got a hot wife. She's pretty good looking. The chat is buzzing. Let's go. Then it's a good bit behind. Damn. So yeah, if you can't watch on ESPN Plus, I wonder if it's on Sportsnet. If you're in Canada, it might be on Sportsnet. I'm not sure where else it's going to be, to be honest. What kind of question is that, King James? That's weird. I'm not even gonna bring that on screen. That's where your mind first. That's where your mind went first, bro. It's only Tuesday. Get it out of the gutter. I know John Jones is. It's all good, Amberly. It's all good. I mean, I'm going to be commenting on it live on what I see, anyways. So I mean, I'm sorry if I spoil anything, guys. It's really ridiculous that Fight Pass is showing it behind, especially because it's not on TV. It's on a streaming service. It makes no sense that it's like 10, 15 minutes behind. No one's talking about. No one's talking about that in the live chat, brother. Pagan, not. Oh, now I understand. Oh my goodness.
Oh my God.
That's what the confusion was. I was like, what are you talking about, King James? Pagan, like what is it, a religion or a way of life? I guess the other pagan is a way of life too. I'm not going to judge. Paganism. Pagans believe that nature is sacred and that the natural cycle of birth, growth, and death observed in the world around us carry profound spiritual meaning. Okay, it is an official religion. Fucking honestly, I almost graduated with the religious studies degree. I was 1 or 2 semesters short. Never learned about paganism. Yes, I'm just glad you're here, bro. I'm just glad you're here. This was this was a little scrambly start to the show as I did some editing on the fly. Weren't Vikings pagans before Christianity took over? Yeah. Yeah. So I was like, what are you talking about, King James? Oh. I believe in Finland a lot of them were. So I imagine in Switzerland, in that region they were as well. King James is learned in ye old English. I love it. Sorry for the confusion there, King James. I was like, what are we talking about here? Commercial right now. By the way, it's awesome to see all the green in the live chat here and the regulars in the bra, King James. Oster Ryan's here, Matt W. Mikey P, you guys are awesome. Thank you so much for joining. How was the homestead this last weekend? The weather was awesome, King James. I feel like everywhere in the States right now, it's just gorgeous. Summer has arrived. Well, I guess someone was correcting me on streams. I guess technically it's not summer yet, but we got what, like 2 weeks or a week. Anyways. Let's highlight the next 2 fighters who actually are going to be fighting on the show here today. And it's 9:31. So if they weigh in and fight in the next 10 minutes before the next commercial break, and we're still on a commercial break, then the fight should go 3 rounds. If the fight doesn't start for another 20 minutes, it's probably just going to be a 2-round fight or we see a knockout. Okay, we're back, I think. Oh, of course. Okay, we're back. Valentina's taken her fighters to go shooting. Somewhere overseas in Ireland, Napoleon Bonaparte has whipped out the Kirkland Lube right now, ladies and gentlemen. Long-ass commercial session. Great, had a blast with the grandson. That's awesome, man. That's awesome. I mean, you're living the dream, sir. You're living the dream. All right, so yeah, Team Shevchenko. Surprise, taking her team out to go shoot some guns. Or maybe not. Maybe they're just going hiking. Valentina about to get a kick streaming deal with all that green on. Okay, never mind. They're just going for a hike. The way that the shots panned, it looked like she was going to take him out to shoot some guns. Which, hey, she still might this season. So they're doing their training outside. Okay, my bad. They're not shooting any guns right now. They're just doing some training with like rocks and stuff. Hey, too bad the pagan is not on her team. He'd be loving this right now. I'm still convinced Valentina's gonna like whip out a pistol here. But you know, they got rocks in their hands and they're shadow boxing. Field trip counter number 1. Dude, Hank, God, this season's gonna be so much fun because of these counters that we have. Like, and I'm being totally genuine right now. Like, I am having a fucking blast. Started off a little scrambly. You guys probably saw me stress out a little bit there. But I'm having a fucking blast, guys. She shoots competitively, yep. All right, so what do we have? With 5 shots of the TUF house, 1 family sob story counter, one field trip counter. All right, Robert Valentin, by the way, 10-3 as a pro. They're still training in nature, so we'll just get a good look at this. Man, the pop-up ads on Tapology now are undefeated. I'm glad they're making money. Maybe they can actually hire some people to update their site properly. 3 KO, TKO, 6 submissions, 1 decision. 1-1 and 1 in Eris, and he's also fighting Lions Fighting Championship. Can't say I've ever heard of Lions Fighting Championship. Jeez, his last opponent was, I guess you could say he's experienced, but 15-25 and 1 oof. Before then he beat a 11-3 guy, 10-3 guy. I like that. No contest due to illegal elbows. Okay, and then he rematched him there. Before then, fought a 2-0 guy, lost to 3-1 guy when he was 6-2, but okay, he's gone on to actually be pretty damn good, so no shame in that. Beat a 4-1 guy when he's 4-2. Honestly, I don't mind this guy's resume as well. Challenged himself when he was 3-0 after beating a 4-0 guy. Oh, TUF house number 6. TUF house number 6. Oh, there's Andy Wang. Whoops. Anyways, dude, I like this guy's resume. Dude, I kind of like this Robert Valentin guy. He's like, if I can't fight anymore, I am not Robert anymore. Yeah, because Valentin is outside training a lot. Makes sense. Still in the Bachar segment on Fight Pass. Damn, I think you're like 15 minutes behind. 10 or 15 minutes behind. I love Valentina. I've always loved watching her fight. She's getting older now. She had that almost almost superhero vibe to her, and she still kind of does, but like when no girl could beat her, and her technique is gorgeous. But Alexa Grasso came in and got to pass the torch on eventually. Now they're gonna fight one more time, right? They're gonna fight one more time, but still. Oh my God, Valentin is the Naruto sign, as you can see here on his stomach, and he's talking about that right now, about all the energy it brings. I've actually never watched Naruto, so I have no idea what the meaning of that is. Broke out the heavy artillery last weekend, introduced grandson to the AKAR and 4570. Nice, dude. Yeah, I got a few friends out here in Minnesota who are savants. In Canada, I went hiking with, I would go moose hunting, boar hunting, elk hunting and things like that. But here I've never just gone to shoot. We've gone to go hunting. Okay, Robert Valentin, despite him being from Switzerland, there is a segment now going to his home in Phuket, Thailand. So he actually is from Switzerland but trains full-time in Thailand. They're showing montages of both. God, Switzerland looks beautiful, ladies and gentlemen. Where he lives anyways, like a farm right on the base of some mountains. Beautiful valley there. But okay, that's number 2. Not family sob story, but going back to, we'll put this in the family sob story actually category because he's talking about his grandma right now. A great girl's role model. I'm continuing the counter through the episodes, not restarting it. Yes, so I'll write it down. No, I don't want you to. I'll write them down at the end of the episode, and then we'll bring it into the next one, and I'll add that to the graphic, Haint. I'll add that to the graphic because I basically made some slides here, and so I'll add that to the next one so we all know what the counter is. I knew it was going to take a couple episodes to get into our groove of the fun stuff that we're going to do with these watch parties, so. I'm glad you're here to keep it rolling, Hank. I appreciate you. Yeah, the bruh's only on the 5 counter right now. You'll see. You'll see. Yeah, we got a backstory. So that's number 2 backstory. I think I'm on a tough house behind because it switched to tough house right now, as you said, 6. I love their fights. Fantastic. Valentin's one of the few WMMA fighters I bothered to watch. Yo, you should go back and watch the women's fight in Fury FC 91 this last Sunday. The girl who won took the fight on short notice. She was the heavy underdog, and she put an absolute clinic on her opponent. It was awesome to watch. Bruce hunting? Moose hunting. I think you have to be rich to live in Switzerland. Yeah, it's fucking expensive to live there. But it looks like he grew up like on a farm, which again, not saying that that's cheap. But probably made them a lot of money. Sob story edition. Depending on the level of happiness and sadness, I'll change up the emoji. I love it. I love it. Guys, thank you so much for hanging out with us today. I know it was a little bit of a scrambly start, like I said. Thank you, The Ultimate Fighter, for keeping us on our toes, switching up what the fight will be here today. You know what? Prepping for next week, I should just make graphics for all of them. For all of them in this opening round, just in case someone gets the herp next week, right, Oster Ryan? Oh, man. It's T-Bang. I got him. So it's just fucking incredible. Have you ever been there? Oops, actually, let me just put this one here. There we go. All right, Giannis Bachar, 9-2 as a pro. Trains out of All-Stars and the MMA Masters. So he actually goes to Sweden to train and comes to MMA Masters in the United States as well. So 2 really good gyms. 8 KO, TKO, 0 submissions, 1 decision. All right, well, we see his Muay Thai and striking reflecting in his resume. He beat a 6-2 guy, 14-4, 5-3 in his last 3 fights. He beat a 14-7 guy at 5-2 in Brave. I actually like that. I like that. Beat a 4-1 guy when he's 3-2. Honestly, both these guys have good resumes. Both these guys have good resumes. I like it. Where did Greg Ellis go off to? 8-5. Okay. No amateur experience. How did this guy go on? He lost another one. What about Corey Davis? That's one thing too. But I've been starting to look at where this guy's only lost. Oh, he hasn't fought actually since. And what about O'Neal Brown? I'm pretty sure we saw him recently in Cage War as well. He's good. He's good. So overall, I like both of their resumes. We'll do one more check before they fight again, guys. We'll do one more check before they fight again. I seldom get eyes on any fight at the homestead. Been relying on the City Life Project commentary. No, I know. I'm just saying if you want to give a women's MMA fight a chance, I highly recommend going and checking out that one. It is on Fight Pass. Yes, on a study abroad. That's so cool, man. That's so cool because you've traveled. I mean, from what you told Kyle and I, anyways, you've been to Italy as well. That's super cool, man. I've never been to Europe. I've traveled a lot of the United States. I've traveled a lot of Canada. And I'm, as you guys know, I'm fucked in the head. But like, I'm really weird. Like, I don't feel like I deserve to be able to go to Europe or see the rest of the world until I see all of the United States and Canada. If I don't see where I'm from, I feel like I don't deserve to go abroad. Now, again, that's a really fucked up way of thinking, but until I see all of Canada and the United States, I probably will never leave North America. Unless I get a job in Japan calling Rise, and then I'm just going to say, fuck my morals, I'm going there anyways. But until I see all of this beautiful country of the United States and all of the beautiful country of Canada, and I'm talking the territories as well in Canada. I want to hit up Yukon. I want to hit up the Northwest Territories. Until I see it all, I feel like I don't. And again, this is just me. I'm fucked in the head. I just feel like I don't have the right. I'm not worthy to go see the rest of the world. What's up, Diego? Good to see you. How are you doing today, brother? Nice to be here with you watching TUF. Can't wait to see how the next fight goes. Absolutely, man. It's always better now that you're here. All right, weigh-ins right now, guys. Weigh-ins right now. I guess neither of them had a hard weight cut. Beautiful agriculture and great culture. Yeah, there's a Minnesota Wild player from Switzerland. Well, he lives in Switzerland now, but he's from Norway. And then there was a Canucks player that I really like, Sven Berchi, who was from Switzerland. Oh shit! Giannis. They said that they were worried about his weight. He came in a pound under. Is that guy's first loss to the Bucks NBA player, Giannis? And to the Kumpo. You could do a Tom Grossi and make a visual for each counter. That's what I'm going to do. And Valentin actually came in 1 pound heavier, which you can do, right? So he came in at 186, and actually Giannis, who Valentina said she was worried about his weight, came in at a pound under. They're pretty much the same size. I'd say Valentin's a little bit taller, a little bit lankier, where Giannis, like maybe an inch on him. Let's see. Giannis is listed as 6'1". Valentin is, 6'2". Valentin has 77-inch reach. Yeah, that's it. He looks lankier, whereas Giannis has 72-inch. So Valentin has friggin' 5 inches of reach on the Greek fighter. Every state, every province. I woke up to Leon Edwards head kicking Kamaru Usman. I thought I was dreaming looking at the result. Dude, that was one of the first fight companions that we did. I think we were like 4 or 5 fight companions in on this channel, and we saw that bang. Okay. Ultimate Fighter house pan number 7. Nice. Okay, we just hit 7, the bruh. Good old Ozdemir. Let's fucking go. But man, I loved exploring Canada. I did so many road trips, especially on Vancouver Island. Like, I've almost seen every part of Vancouver Island that, like, I'm welcome to see. There's a lot of indigenous villages and stuff like that, and I'm super respectful. I've worked with a lot of the communities there in Canada, Western Canada anyways, and learned a lot about their culture and everything. So I'm very respectful when I'm like camping and exploring. And you know what? Like, some of them welcome you on with open arms, give you some crab traps, some fishing gear. Others, get the fuck out. So it's like, you gotta tread lightly. So there's obviously some parts of Canada that I'm not going to be able to see, and I imagine the United States as well. But I do want to try to see everything that I can. I'm going to go Team Grasso Robber with the sub. Let's go. By the way, Matt, it's great to see you, buddy. Thank you so much for hanging out with us here. Everybody here, you guys are awesome. Seriously. We got one. I'm streaming both on YouTube and Twitch, just because, like, I have a Twitch account like mine as well. There's one person watching on Twitch. So that one person, what is up? You might as well come over to YouTube and join our live chat here. Let's go. Okay, now they're making their way into the UFC PI. So it looks like we're only going to get 2 sob stories. 7 Ultimate Fighter house shots. What was the other one? There was one I'm missing. Man, I'm like, to be honest, like, I like both of these guys. I don't know who I'm rooting for here. Great timing, West Coast. Great timing. Victory or Valhalla? Robert Valentin. Oh, shoot. I don't know who to root for. I'm torn. I like how weird Robert is. I am born to be a fighter. But I want to see Giannis knock a motherfucker out. Field trip counter, yes. So we had 1 field trip counter, 7 house, 2 sob stories. Honestly, 2 sob stories in 1 episode is not that bad, dude. Also, Ryan's got Valentin as well. I'm Team Alexa tonight, too, because of that Valentin guy. All right, I'll go against the grain. That is a sick mentality. Valhalla! Shout out Mad Max. Dude, a lot of people ripped on the new Mad Max. Well, I don't know, like, they're making another one, but the one that came out a few years ago, I really enjoyed it. Now, is the classic one better? Absolutely. But I really enjoyed how there was only, what was it, like 12 minutes of the entire movie that wasn't action, that didn't have action scenes, and the director like did that on purpose, right? And I thought that was fucking sweet. You know, the bruh, ride or die, baby. I'm riding with you on this one. I'll go against the grain here. All right, they're making their walkouts right now. All right, actually some decent music here. Finally, some like metal music. Oh God, what happened? Did Spike TV own? Did Spike TV? That was a hell of a voice crack. Did Spike TV own the original Ultimate Fighter soundtrack? Like, why did they change it? Boom! Another hit is landed. Boom! Too many Chads on this roster, right? The new one that just came out was good. Okay, I'll have to check it out. I really like the other the remake that came out a few years ago. I like both, but I like Valentin personally. Tom Green in the cage, Grasso in the shade, or Team Green in the cage, Grasso in the sheets. That director wanted Fury Road to act as one extended car chase, and they executed it perfectly. I loved it. I loved it. Absolutely. Are you calculating a finish? Yes, I am. With only 10 minutes left, we should see a finish, especially if they go to commercial right now. I think there's going to be a finish. I think there's going to be a finish early in the second round. That's my prediction. Rooting for Yuri Jr. Really? It's that good? Man, I've heard so many good things, but I've just kind of rolled my eyes because I've never really liked any of the Planet of the Apes remakes. Oh, bro, they're going to commercial. We might see a first round knockout, actually. I was just going to say, if they didn't go to commercial, I would have said second round knockout, because they go to commercial after each round, and there's literally 10 minutes left. But because they're going to commercial now, commercial is going to be what, 2-3 minutes long. Yeah, this is going to be a first round finish. This is going to be a first round finish. Cool. I'll have to check that out. Thanks for letting me know that, Osteron, because I used to be a movie buff. I feel like most 90s kids, kids born in the 90s were movie buffs, just because like that's what you did. You go to Blockbuster, or in my case, my uncle actually owned a movie store, which was cool. And when when Netflix finally took over, which he was able to keep one video store open for 3 years after like the Netflix boom in like 2012. So I think he closed the doors in like 2015. But we got to purge the freaking movie store, man. It was cool. It was cool. So actually, like my parents have literally thousands of DVDs, man. Thousands of DVDs. Let's go finish. Mikey, don't say that, brother. Don't say that.
Emotional damage.
Better reviews for Furiosa. Have to hear from my dad, though. No, Mikey. Ishii gave up a culture a long time ago. It's not even that I gave up on it. It's just that I don't want to pay for all these subscriptions. I didn't bring a DVD player with me to Minnesota. My roommates don't even have one. And I'm too busy watching fights. So maybe I feel like giving up's a little harsh. It's just I don't have the time. I don't have the time. I don't even watch TV anymore, other than Survivor, which I'm so far behind on. I don't even know who won this season. I have money riding on it. Like, I told my friends, I was like, if I did win, don't let me know. Just hold that cash for me. I think the most recent trilogy of Planet of the Apes is one of the most underrated trilogies in cinema. Okay, damn, son. I'm going to have to check that out. My local movie video rental store lasted all the way until 2017, 2018. That's awesome. That is so awesome, man. So the one in my neighborhood was awesome because you could get free popcorn. You walk in, they just had a popcorn machine, and everyone could grab some. God, I forget what it was called though. But my uncle's was called TriStar. No, they're not live, TR Clips. They're not live. That's why we're predicting there's only 8 minutes left. So there's probably going to be a first round finish. Terminator series, I think, is underrated. The original, I think, is awesome as well. Original Terminator, original Back to the Future. I mean, those were great. Obviously, Lord of the Rings. was great as well. I'm not even like a big fantasy nerd. Like I think, and this is going to be a hot take. I think what the Game of Thrones is absolute trash. I even read the first 2 books because I was like, okay, maybe the show is just trash and the books are gonna. I thought the whole thing was trash, but that's just me. I'm not a big fantasy guy. But yeah, Back to the Future, Lord of the Rings, Terminator. I wish I could say The Matrix, but fuck, did that go downhill after the second one, or even the first one, you could say. The newest Planet of the Apes is also supposed to be in its own trilogy set 200 years in the future than the trilogy I mentioned. Okay, cool. Yeah, Terminator 2 is goated. Original Terminator reminds me of like a survivor horror. Yeah, Lord of the Pies. And dude, by the way, I know I said it already, but it's great to see you, man. It's great to see you. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. Aliens, yes. My dad made the mistake of when I was a kid and I was having nightmares and like I woke up like, and I literally was like 7 or 8. He's like, oh yeah, let's watch a movie. Fucking Alien. All right, round 1, ladies and gentlemen.
Let's get it on.
Let's get it on. Valentin with the front kick. Low kick by Bachar. Oh! Valentin just knocked out Bachar. Valentin with the right hand just knocked out Bachar. It is all over. It is all over. Chad Viking. It is all over. Oh my God, dude. I have the volume on 1 and that pierced through my fucking eardrums. Holy fuck. Oh my God. So it's 1-1. Valentina, Grasso. Holy shit. I wish it'd be a longer fight, says Valentina. Holy shit. Pagan power, ladies and gentlemen. Dear God. Base dad. God damn. Dude, right hand from hell. Hey, there's Diego. There's our boy Diego Lopez. The first and second are the best. Pagan power, 5-second KO. Okay, they're showing a... Wait, was it an elbow? Hold on, we're looking at the replay. They're showing training footage of him in like right before throwing this elbow. Was it an elbow or was it a right hand? We're looking at the replay right now. It happened so fast, guys. It was an elbow. It was an elbow. No wonder he cracked his skull with that motherfucker. He cracked his skull. Dude, they just showed him warming up, throwing that elbow over and over again. Holy fuck, bro. Holy shit. Send him to Valhalla. Dana White's even saying that was a badass shot there. Grasso sells up big. We rided and we died it. We did on this one, the bro. You know what, the bro? I'm just going to ride or die with your picks the rest of the season. For Valhalla! Go, Diego, go. Fuck the gloves, elbows. Yeah, you got to tell that to Idaho. Swiss Torres. Okay, and behind the Swiss guy, ride or die, baby. Let's go. I'm actually excited for next week now. We got the counters going. Dude, he landed... Oh, of course, Chris Tioni just wants the guy... Oh, my God, dude. He landed like 4 big shots because Chris Tioni was asleep hitting the Herb Dean bong in the corner. Crazy KO. Yo, that dude's face during victory scream was scary. Yo, don't hug the herpes guy. Oh, no. He hugged the herpes guy. Oh, no. Oh, dude, this guy's a savage, man. He just did the freaking Masvidal celebration to Ben Askren. Oh, I actually feel like I was rooting for Giannis. I feel bad for him, but oh my God, what a knockout. Yo, what's up, Bill Cat? We just saw a savage knockout on The Ultimate Fighter. Shit, will that guy be in the UFC soon? I mean, if he wins. Okay, he ate 3 huge shots after. Bro, Giannis has a giga chin because look, he's only got a little welt there. I thought like that's some like broken orbital shit. That's some cracked skull ass shit. Damn. We've got a star in the making. What a KO. Poor Giannis. Winner by technical knockout. Yeah, it wasn't flat out KO, but it should have been. He was out. He was out, and then he took 3 more shots because, you know, Cristione, he's a little slow these days. And I say this, Cristione, we have, like, I got to make another GoFundMe, man. We have to put that man in a home. We have to help his family and put him in a nursing home. He does not belong in the cage. He belongs in a nursing home. He does look very out of it, though. No, that's true. I just figured that shit would swell up quick. He has that 1,000 YD stare. When did KSW and Ryzen take over this show? Valentin is not giving him water now? Oh my god, that's a great comment, Joe. Okay, so who do we have next here? So we're going to have Nathan Fletcher against Kaan Ofli. Now, Kaan Ofli, he's a guy that I'm really excited to see. Nathan Fletcher's 8-1. Kaan Ofli 11-2-1. Why did they give the time on that KO like 5 seconds? Yeah, 5 seconds. Robert, he's the king. If he doesn't win, I'll keep watching. Okay, so it looks like next episode we're gonna have 2 fights. Oh, bro. No, I know that this is a seat. Okay, Hank, I need your executive decision here, my man. Because honestly, you're gonna be the one not running this, but you're gonna be the guy who I come to for the official ruling. We saw in the next week of next time on The Ultimate Fighter, we just saw someone cry. Does that count for this episode, since this episode is officially not done yet? Or are we going to count that for the next episode? Because I just saw someone cry. I hope so. They previewed it as it's going to be a doubleheader, but we shall see. I'm gonna make sure to have both graphics on hand. But Hank, I need your executive decision. We saw, next time on The Ultimate Fighter, it must count in TV reality. Okay. So this one's not going to count. Okay. So to wrap it up here, guys, this was a fun episode. I know, again, and I'm sorry I was scrambling in the beginning. I admittedly was annoyed that Buddy with the herpes messed up everything. I had to make a graphic on the fly, but look at that. We did it. Your winner today, ladies and gentlemen. Your winner, Robert Valentin. What a fucking win, guys. Unbelievable. Okay, so to sum up, we had 1 field trip, 7 Ultimate Fighter house shots, and two sob stories. 1 field trip, 7 house shots, and 2 sob stories. All right, and we're gonna keep adding to these as the season goes, and we'll see where we're at 9 more weeks in. It's like previously on doesn't count. Okay, that's why I wanted to check with you. What a sore fucking loser, gets instantly KO'd, and now he's going to become the problem in the house. That's definitely what it looks like. Well, hopefully he dives into the beers so we can get that beer counter up. Plus, who knows? They might advertise an episode that doesn't happen for another 2 weeks. 1, 2, Oh, man. Okay, again, to summarize, Robert Valentin with a nasty right elbow KO on Giannis Bachar. We had 1 field trip, 7 Ultimate Fighter house shots, and 2 sob stories. 7! Gonna fuck around and catch another elbow from Robert. Honestly, I'm rooting for him now. Okay, hold on. I actually might have some of his highlights here saved. I wasn't able to get it done this week, but next week I basically I saved highlights from the Rush City Fight Show, and we showed highlights of all the guys here, all the competitors. So I might have one of him. If it's not handy, then I'll make sure to bring it next time. Let's see. Oh, I didn't even label them. All right. I will make sure to get that compilation for next week going. F around and find out. Man. Well, guys, last week's episode, I'm going to rate, we'll say a good 4 out of 10. This week's episode, I'm giving it a solid 7. Yeah, I'm giving it a solid 7. There was a little drama. With the fight being canceled. We got to meet a character in Robert Valentin. The sob stories weren't that bad. If anything, we got to see the beautiful landscape of Thailand, Switzerland, and Greece. And my God, did the fight... I don't want to say like the fight delivered, but we got to see an amazing knockout, right? It wasn't like a good 2 or 3 round fight, but we got to see an amazing knockout from the weirdo that most of us in the live chat were rooting for. So, yeah, a solid 7 out of 10. What's your guys' rating? Yo, shout out the Moose Jaw Warriors of the WHL. Let's go. Love that, Ilcat. I love the WHL. Good episode. Robert got that yeary energy. Absolutely. What do you guys rate this? I rated episode 1 a 4 out of 10. I rate this one a 7. And we got a field trip. Seatbelts, everyone. Okay. I'm actually going to take note of that too. Episode 2, 7 out of 10. Episode 1. God, I'm so into this season now, and it's all because of you guys. Actually, you know what? I'm lowering episode 1, 3.5 out of 10. It was bad. Yeah, 7 sounds fair. To be fair, please let this be a normal field trip. Magic School Bus. Fuck, man. I used to watch a lot of that show growing up. With the ish? No way. I'm all for Grasso, but I got to go for Fletcher on this one just because he's a Scouser. Let's go. Yo, big shout to Irish Animal. It's like 4 a.m. where you're at right now, and you stayed up to watch The Ultimate Fighter. So big shout out to you, man. Big shout out to you. Again, guys, this was a lot of fun. Quick little stream here. Quick little stream as we continue these watch parties every single week. Again, my apologies for the beginning of the show being a little bit frazzled. I'm going to come prepared with the Fletchers and last week's in case we have a doubleheader. God, if we do have a doubleheader, I mean, automatically, it can't be lower than 6 out of 10, especially with the no drama. Oh, I got to listen to that again. For some reason, if I listen to that song once, I could probably sing the whole thing again. Just like the Pokemon theme song. Did you hear Mike Perry got the Jake Paul boxing match? I did hear that. And already people are tagging me going, doubt Jake Paul now. He's gonna knock out Mike Perry. You know what my reply was? Jake Paul's a bitch for not fighting Bare Knucks. Or fighting him MMA in PFL. No, actually, to be perfectly honest, out of all the influencer boxers, Jake Paul is the only one who actually is taking it seriously. So I respect that. I really do. But it's low level boxing, and I'm already not a huge boxing fan. So I could care. I'm just apathetic. I'm apathetic on MMA guys fighting fucking Jake Paul. I really don't give a flying fuck. Not even an iota of a fuck. So good for Perry getting the bag. I guess, good for Jake Paul continuing to get pro fights. But at the end of the day, man, I could care less. I could care less than Chael Sonnen and Anderson Silva fighting boxing. My music pick of the day, the Magic School Bus song. Yes. Okay. Done. They'll probably just move it to another episode. Can't imagine they do 2 in 1 episode. They did one last year though, 2 in 1 episode due to I believe there was some sort of injury. I think Valiev was hurt, right? At one point in last episode or last week. It's last year. Jeez, Isha. And then in one of the episodes they stacked 2. God, do you guys not miss when they had to fight in the house and we saw fucking 12 fights? That was the shit. Paul's a degenerate. Doesn't help when I have school in 5 hours, brother. Go to bed. I really like Mike Perry. Me too. I'm into watching Chael box and all of that. Fair enough. Like, I don't judge. It's just not for me. It's just not for me. There's 3 boxers that I care about and that I will go out of my way to watch, and that's Lomachenko, Navarrete, and of course Inoue. But other than that, it's like I'll watch when Jay says it's a good card, Isha. You should cover it. Then I'll usually do it. But you guys know, like, and I don't hate boxing at all. I don't want to come across like I do. It's just, for me, it's the lower end on the totem pole compared to Muay Thai, MMA, kickboxing. I think it was the same issue, lip herpes. Yeah, no, it totally was. It totally was. Yes, you did, sir. Yes, you did. Big shout out to we had a few people on the last stream, but Dylan went ham with a lot of them. JL even gave one out. Jonas Ruiz gave out 2, so big shout to you, Jonas. It's definitely not as fun as MMA. I could go for some food right now. Actually, I almost finished my dinner. Or I almost was about to... I said like I missed my dinner for this because I didn't have enough time to eat it all, but I made a wicked cabbage salad with some avocado, and I have some pork that apparently it's a day expired or 2 day expired, but I cooked it up anyways. It smells okay. I took a bite. It tastes okay. It doesn't taste rancid, but after cooking it, I left it in the container out on the counter for like 4 hours. So now I'm scared. We chat. What should I do? 2 days expired pork chops that I baked, seasoned. They smell. They taste like I took a bite. It didn't taste rancid. But as it was cooling down, because I didn't want to put it in the fridge when it was like burning hot, I left it on the counter, and then I was like working and doing stuff, and I totally forgot about it for like 4 hours. Should I just toss that shit, or should I roll the dice? I don't have medical insurance, so like, not yet. I will before bed tonight. I will tell you, Thursday we're doing ACA and we're doing PFL. I mean, if I have to, I just drive up to freaking Manitoba, right? Or Ontario. It wasn't in the sun. It wasn't in the sun. It was in the house. So it shouldn't be too bad. Shouldn't be too bad. I think I'll be okay. Pork though is like, you don't want to fuck with pork. That's the only thing. That's why I'm a little scared. But we'll see. But anyways, this cabbage salad is fucking awesome, dude. Balsamic vinegar, but like a grape balsamic vinegar. Good show, jolly good show. Oh, it should be okay. All right. I'm putting my trust in you. No, I think we'll be good. I just wanted to. Oh god, now. Amberly saying I would toss it. Oh god, now we need a tiebreaker. Hank, do I eat the pork or not? Either way, CHLP's undefeated and undisputed. Absolutely. Abso-freaking-lutely. I'm going to roll the dice. I'm hungry. I need that protein. Wish me luck, boys and girls. All right, that's it for this stream, guys. If worse comes to worse, I drive up to Ontario and they fix me up, or Manitoba, whatever's closer. Oh, I can't wait to... I don't know. It's... Go for it. All right. If you're low on food, you gotta eat it. Oh, I trust Amberly more than me. We'll see. How about I just get my roommate to eat it first? If he's okay, then we'll see. If it has any sort of funk to it, then I'll toss it. How about that, guys? We suck at advice. Will you be my Valentin? Oh, yeah, you guys are as torn as I am. What's the worst that could happen? Oh, guys, spend all your savings on a bot? I think I'd... Bot? You said the same boat. I'm like... I mean, that is what the Minnesotans do here. Oh my goodness. All right, guys. That is it for this week. The Ultimate Fighter Season 32, Episode 2 in the books. And what a tremendous knockout. What a fun what a fun time it was hanging out with you guys. Seriously, I'm going to look forward to these every freaking week. Again, Robert Valentin with the huge knockout. We had 1 field trip, 7 house shots, 2 sob stories. Have you seen Unified got back-to-back shows? Yes, they got Friday and Saturday, if I'm not mistaken, right? Or was it, Friday and Saturday, if I'm not mistaken. Or is it back-to-back like weeks? I do know they have a show this weekend. I didn't know that they were doing 2 in a row this weekend, but I just glanced at the schedule because, what Jay added to the Rush City show schedule. I sound like Jimmy. Victory! Sound like Johnny Drama. They kind of ruined Saw Robert KO last week at the end. Oh, I didn't even notice, to be honest. I didn't even notice, so I'm glad. Backpack show. See you later, Irish Animal. Good night, everybody. Enjoy the rest of your week. No streaming tomorrow. Actually, you know what? I think I will do a membership stream tomorrow. I'll do my membership stream tomorrow. Because I owe you guys one. We skipped last week due to the wedding shit, so I owe you guys one. And I actually got some highlights ready to go. So I take that back. We're doing a membership stream tomorrow. And Thursday we'll be back for back-to-back fight cards. So there you go. Right. Because it was supposed to be a different day because of friggin' Mr. Herpy over here. But anyways, good night, guys. Have a great rest of your evening. I will see you beautiful members tomorrow for some highlights on a membership stream. I'll try to get Kyle to join as well. He's literally just moving right now. Yes, Kyle again is busy, but he loves watching highlights with us as well. Membership stream tomorrow. Full schedule will be out tonight. And Thursday we have a big day, ladies and gentlemen. ACA, PFL, and UFC predictions, which we might even have to push to Friday, depending on what time the PFL is. But anyways, that's it for today. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace. I'm out of here.